Talk about your relationship with Gerald.
Man, he was like my big brother. He was like he was definitely my teacher. I was 17, 18 when we first started with Gerald, so I was young. And David was like my big brother who always was trying to tell me, don't do this, do that, don't do this, do that. And the way he tells the story, I would never listen to him, like never. And we was practically, literally blood brothers, even though we didn't have the same mom and dad. But when Gerald came along, David was like, man, I just told you the same thing he told you, but for whatever reason, when Gerald said it, it was like, oh yeah. Gerald was my dude, man. I wanted to be just like that guy on stage. Watching him I really don't have words to utter what it was like to see Gerald Levert do his thing on stage live. It was almost otherworldly, man. And I wanted to be that. So every opportunity that I had to spend time with him, or when Dave and I when we would be in the studio with him, man, I was soaking up just about everything that I could to be like this cat. And to this day, there are things that I do in the studio and on stage that I definitely got from being with Gerald. That was my guy, man.
What's something you ever slid across the stage and ripped your shirt open and showed your chest hairs?
Man, are you crazy? I'm not. My fat behind ain't finna slide nowhere. Is you crazy?
You gotta wear sweatpants on a hardwood floor.
Nah, I ain't finna show my taco meat, dog. I ain't finna do that.
Hey, you be out here showing it, man, because those videos, the videos talk about nothing, bruh.
That's different, though. That's supposed to be funny. That's different.
Hey, I was watching them like, what is this?
Yeah, me and my little brother, man. That's something that we like to do, and now Dave then got in on the act, man. It's just comedy, just something in today's society, man. You better have something other than your one thing that you do. You better be able to do a bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying?
Because it ain't no more superstars, because everybody got so much access, and clearly a lot of people got talent. The only way that it's gonna be like another like superstar is if somebody like levitate while they singing. You gotta know how to fly.
Right, you gotta do something crazy, right?
Yeah. Hey, but if you learn how to tumble, that'll turn you up on stage.
Hey, man,
they'll be like, he can murder.
I leave that to these young folks, man.
No, man, you can do whatever you put your mind to.
I don't want to put my mind to that.
Hey, that first album, the self-entitled joint, The Men at Large. Man, my favorite lyric on there is when y'all come on the good and he like, it's like a bucket of Kentucky fries. I like the talk. Y'all kept everything, like the whole image. Like, we still like food, bro.
That was Dave. Any talking was Dave. That was Dave.
Yeah. Y'all even had the little 90s laughing there.
Absolutely.
What was going on around the time where y'all was making that first album? What was it like?
It was pretty crazy, man. I was in high school still. I was going to the studio. I would leave 12th grade, high school, go kick it with Gerald Levert at the studio. It was crazy. Be in the studio making records, doing something that I never dreamed I'd do. I just knew that I wanted to. But to have that capacity and to have it right in my fingertips, and to go to a studio and just be sitting next to Gerald like it was, like that's just the way it was supposed to be. Man, it was phenomenal. Right. It was so much fun, man. It was never work. It was never, ever work. It was fun.
How you even stay focused in class knowing that you was just in the studio with Gerald? Like, how do you stay focused?
I think that it helped me focus. It helped me. Plus, you know what? My grandmother and David's grandmother, we had some real OG grandmothers. They wasn't having it, not doing your schoolwork. We'd come home from a trip. I might have 9,000-10,000 cash in my pocket. Driving nice. I can buy what I want to buy. Soon as I walk in the house, get this garbage and take it out. Like she brought,
They gonna ground you.
she gonna put you back down to reality real quick.
Yeah.
So having her and other people like her around me, you know, I knew plus I was motivated. I liked school. I didn't want bad grades. I didn't want to, you know, not do my work. I was motivated to get good grades. So it was like, you know how when you, as a child, you got something to look forward to on the weekend, and so you try to do your best work during the week, because come the weekend, you're going to spend the night at your boy house and y'all finna turn up.
Yeah.
It was like that every day going to school, knowing that once I leave here, once I put this work in, I'm finna go clown at this studio and be just somewhere in the clouds, and that's what it was, and it was amazing.